the saddening part is, we youth of today were into a whole lot of gangsters, a whole lot of cults group, a whole lot of social vices. You say, oh, I'm into this, I'm into that. You kill it for no reason. You like, oh, my gang is stronger than yours. Okay, we have to, because this gang, they do this, they do that, so we have to attack that gang. You hear their names. You be hearing something like Abdullah, you hear it like Mahmoud. A lot of Muslim names that shouldn't be mentioned in gang stuffs. Muslims are there, propagating gangsters, going around with knives, stabbing each other, fighting each other. For what? For the worldly life. It doesn't worth it. You don't need it. This is time for you and for me to repent. Let's drop whatever we are doing. The world is crying, is bleeding, and we are the victim, we are the one crying. Tell me, which other countries aside these Muslim countries are suffering? See the blast there in Egypt, in Misra. See how many lives gone. See Nigeria, 50 people dead in the masjid, blown up. Syria is there, the conflict is there. Yemen is there. Iraq is there, unresolved. ISIS is there. Daesh is there. Boko Haram is there. All these people are killing us. And we the youth also, we don't seem to like, we don't care. We just do the way we like. We move around the way we like. We just live this life like the kuffar, like we don't care. We do gangs, we go around smoking hookah, smoking shisha. Is that Islam? We sleep all day neglecting the 5 compulsory prayers. Only go for Juma if you have the time. This is not the Islam. The Prophet said, Inna sharon nasi manzilatan inda Allah yawm al-qiyamah. Man tarakahu nasa itikowa shari. The worst of the people is that person that everyone neglect, people abandon because of the bad attitude, because of the danger that he can inflict on them. See the Muslims. People are so scared to move to us. We are the Muslim. We preach, we claim to be peaceful people. But when they hear the name of the bombers, you'll be hearing something like Mustafa. You'll be hearing Muslim names. Muhammad. Allah Akbar, Subhanallah. You don't need it. For what? For what? Okay, the government is that. The next thing you have to do is go join the rebels, start bombing houses. Why don't you go attack the government yourself? Why must you kill civilians? Is it the Islam? Is this the Islam? No one to defend us. We are getting weaker. Okay, let's say you Muslims now, you youths, you claim like, okay, you are busy with academics, you are busy with this, you are busy with that. Still up till now, no Muslim country can come out and say, we are the developer, we are the builder of this laptop. No Muslim country, we can't build a single phone, and we have a whole lot of Allah Akbar. We have a whole lot of learned youths. What are we doing with our brains? We have to buy these things from China, we have to import from Korea, we have to buy from USA, all this technology. Why can't we develop these things on our own? When we claim to be literate in this field, we claim to be busy with this worldly life. What are we doing with it? What? Ask yourself. Ask yourself. You claim to love Allah. You claim to love Islam. Are you showing it? If you love Allah, in kuntum tuhibbun Allah, fattabi'uni yuhibbukum Allah. If you people claim you love Allah, follow the Prophet. Is it the way of the Rasul? Allah Akbar. It's because we've changed that intention. Innamal a'malu binniyya la yughayyiru Allahu ma biqawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. Allah would not make us to be so low in the society of today. We are so backward in everything. We are so backward, we Muslims. This won't happen to us if we didn't change our intentions. We are the rulers. Go to Andalusia, Spain. You can see the traces over there. Go to the Persians. See the Arab world. See everything. We were strong before. But because we lose it, we lose everything about Islam. So all these things is happening to us. And see this one more thing about segregation. You see now, a Muslim man from India can't marry another Muslim woman, in Indonesia. Allah Akbar. See segregation. We are one ummah, and that's what we should be. An African Muslim man from Nigeria, it's so hard for him to go up the way to Ethiopia to go marry another Muslim woman over there. So difficult because of what? Segregation. You say, oh no, you are not from this, you are not from this background, so you don't belong here. Even within the country, a Yoruba man will be facing a lot of difficulty in Nigeria to marry an Hausa woman. Allah Akbar. Subhanallah. We are one. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا. Allah said, كُنْتُمْ خَيْرًا أُمَّةُ خِرِجَتِ النَّاسِ. We are the best. What happened to us? Where are we now? Can we claim to be even good or even better? Not to talk of being the best anymore. And lastly, to our parents, this is to you. Before you send out your son or your daughter or your sibling out to learn anything in this modern society of ours, make sure you made him or her to understand the basics of Islam, to know this faith. Make him to be a practicing Muslim before you allow him to mingle with the faith outside there. The Muslim youths are facing this backlash every day by day in their daily lives. They don't know which is the way, which is wrong, which is right. Because you just made them to inherit this religion from you. You didn't teach them the proper way. Some of them don't even know Allah. They don't know, they know nothing, they know only few things about Muhammad. They just know they are Muslims. There are a lot of people out there, the artists, the free thinkers, the kuffars are out there. They already laid their trap out there. Everyone wants to live a free life. If you let him or her to just mingle with just anyone, you will feel like this Islam is so strict for him or her to comprehend. You will just pick any faith out there and start following it blindly without knowing that it's a wrong path. You got a role to play on this. Please, make sure they know the basics of Islam. Make sure they are practicing Muslims. Make sure they are good Muslims at home before you allow them to go there to learn things. So with this, ala qul hada, nastaghfirullah wa nas'aluhu an yaj'alna ma'al ladhina yadkhuluna al-jannah ma'al anbiya wa siddiqin wa salihin. So we pray Allah grant us and make us among those that will enter Jannah and make our life much more better than it was before. And again, please, before we go, please subscribe, share and like this video to benefit others. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.